I was born here, but I grew up in North Carolina. I grew up with 9 other siblings. This house was always packed, so it was never, a dull moment. I grew up with my grandmother and my mom. I didn't have my dad in the picture. So I didn't get that much, quality time like, as most parents would do with their children, but I appreciate every moment that I did have with my siblings because my siblings and me are like this. I was confused at first, hurt, sad. You having to move into a new home with new people that, say they're gonna love you and they're gonna care for you. And then they do the same thing or probably even worse than what you were used to before. So sorry. It was difficult. And I think like a year into being in foster care, my sister passed away and it destroyed me. I thought it was the end. Sorry. We did everything together, you know what I mean? Like my sister, from fighting to arguing to, school, everything was together. So to do something with someone every day and then wake up and not be able to do nothing with them ever again, it's hard. As soon as it happened with my sister, I found out I was institutionalized. They put me in an institution and I was in there for about 6 months. I didn't really get to, other than with therapists or the people that worked there, I didn't get to process it like I should have, like with my mom or my grandmother or just family in general. I had social workers, therapists, but I never really had like a parent. I didn't know what to do, where to go, who to trust, because every time I got close to someone, they would leave or they would die. I've been, group homes, mental institutions. They, try to label me crazy, but it was just a kid that was hurt. To be honest, when I was 16, I didn't think I was gonna be here because I didn't think I was strong enough to be able to get through that time. I didn't see a next year for me. I didn't see 6 months from now for me. Like, I thought it was all over. I'm not gonna lie, I was in a very dark spot. At that point, I was adopted at 16. I ended up getting adopted. They took my vulnerability as for granted, honestly. I trusted in them, I confided in them. You have these people that tell you they want to be your parents and they want to love you and they want to care for you, and then they do the same thing or 10 times worse than what you've been through already. So I no longer wanted to be with them. When I got back with my mom, she gave me an option. It's either criminal activity that she was into or doing other things that were unspeakable that, no mother should even part her lips to ask her daughter to do or make her daughter do. I'd never seen anything that my mom did was wrong until I became an adult and I seen like, okay, this is absolutely wrong. This is not no way for no one to live. There was no thought in my mind, no hesitation. I have to be there for her. My grandmother raised me before we got taken. She could have gave up on me when I was a kid or a baby, but she didn't. She took me in. So I came here on the strength of starting something new. So I'm up at the break of dawn, scrolling, looking for jobs. I'm filling out applications for apartments. I just wanted to be somewhere where I can start off and get my life together. And it was a rough process and transition. Just hearing the no, constantly hearing no, 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 it kind of made me feel like, dang, I'm not worth them even taking a second to look or take a chance on me. I was just really frustrated of constant failure. I never let it define me though, ever, because I knew I was more than that. I just had to find an exit, that's all. I've never had someone care about me as much as Terry. She saved me from myself. I think it was like a week before my sister's birthday, and usually around that time I get a little depressed. I get in my feelings sometimes, and she told me to come to her office, and I broke down right there at the door. Terry got on that floor with me and she literally cried with me. And she opened up with me and she shared some things with me. I was so appreciative that she didn't judge me. She was the one who helped me get therapy. I was ready to end my life and Terry literally stopped me and saved me. She helped me open up my eyes to see the potential that I had in myself, because literally you have someone on the outside looking in and don't know you from a can of paint, and it's like, all right, I see your potential and I'm not gonna give up on you. And then Terry also got me into the rapid rehousing program. I found my own apartment. They did inspection and I moved in. Not having to worry about where I'm going to lay my head, just knowing that, when all fails, I have a home to go to and that I can be at peace by myself there if I really want to, honestly. And I'm just grateful, honestly, for the program and helping me this far. I'm already in the process of breaking generational curses, doing things that I know my mother or my grandmother wanted to do, but they couldn't do. Within the next 6 months, I want to start the process of going back to school and doing something, whether it's culinary, CNA, or eventually one day, hopefully working with Crossroads. But before I can do all that, I have to get my GED, they tell me, but it's nothing. Small things to a giant. They really change lives, and it's amazing how I've seen people go from nothing to having more hope than a little bit. I'm just grateful for that, and I just want to say whoever does, donate, I just thank you for not giving up on us, for actually being there for us, and to taking a chance on us, because everybody deserves it.